Hey, I'm Del Shanzi. I was just recently on the terrorist network known as KSL. They made a huge deal, like it's some felony case, to fly where a boat can see you. Pretty goofy. So let's just put a little bit of reality and maybe just a tiny bit of truth into the terrorist network known as KSL. First of all, I'm an ultralight. That means you're governed by FAR Part 103. There is no 500-foot rule. There isn't one. They've got basically two rules that might have applied in that instance. Two. You say two? Okay, the first one is you can't fly over a congested area or an assembly of people. In other words, if something falls off your motor, it better not land on anybody and hurt them. And obviously I didn't fly over the boat or anywhere even close to over the boat. Nobody even, complained that I did that. So obviously didn't break that rule. The other rule is you can't create a hazard to people or persons on the ground or any people on a boat anywhere. So let's look at that one for a second. Okay, are you ready? Okay, now you had about 50 people on the boat, average age about 53 years old. All of which drove there in a vehicle weighing between 3,500 and 8,000 pounds. Did you get that? 8,000 pounds! 8,000 pounds! And they drove on highways, undivided. So, there's only double yellow lines, that are separating the lanes that they drove on. And they went about 65 miles an hour. And, other vehicles are going the other way about 65 miles an hour. So they had a closing speed of, 130 miles an hour with only, 12 inches between the vehicles? Then they go get on a boat that's moving 12 to 15 miles an hour. You want to get down? You want to play? All right, here I go. So they get on a boat that's moving maybe 12, 15 miles an hour, and they see a paraglider that's made of cloth that weighs 12 pounds, that has a top speed of 24 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, they freak out! It's a hazard! The boat's gonna sink! Everybody's gonna die! Now, let's think about this for a second. Is that even remotely logical? I mean, come on, is that the only thing sillier than that would be the people at KSL who tried to make it look like a bad thing. Oh, big kiss, big kiss, big kiss. Anyway, so, you gotta have a little bit of reality about a paraglider when you're flying by people at a closing speed of 130 miles an hour in an 8,000-pound vehicle, and you see a paraglider with a top speed of 24 and you feel like your life is threatened. The only thing I can say to that is yeah, that's pretty silly. That's as dumb as KSL. Hey, you headbutt me. That's a hazard. I could be killed from that headbutt, Anyway, okay, thank you.